Since the outset of this decade, the Royal Knights have been the Excalibur of 1A high school football programs in Washington, having been crowned state champions for the past 3 seasons, as well as winning 51 consecutive games going into Saturday afternoon's quarterfinal playoff joust at David Nielsen Memorial Field, where the visiting Mount Baker Mountaineers would serve as the latest challengers to try their hand at displacing Royal's sword from its long-standing stone on the scoreboard at a Camelot where the Knights haven't lost in over 7 years. Early on, Royal dealt the first blow of the contest on a 38-yard touchdown pass from senior quarterback Sawyer Jenks to senior tight end Owen Ellis to charge in front 6-0 just 2 minutes and 47 seconds into the first quarter. It took the Knights only 3 minutes and 10 seconds to find the end zone again after an 18-yard pass from Jenks to junior Lorenzo Myrick set up a 1-yard scoring plunge by senior Alonso Hernandez to give Royal a 13-0 lead. But after scoring with relative ease on their first 2 possessions of the game, the Knights were held in check on the 2 that followed, and Mount Baker might have felt Excalibur starting to wiggle just a bit after they became the first team to score an offensive touchdown against the Royal defense in 30 quarters when sophomore quarterback Mason Jacoby connected with senior Kobe Malone on a 43-yard touchdown pass 2 minutes and 13 seconds into quarter number 2, which cleaved the Knights' lead to 7 points at 13-6. Royal would stiffen their grip once more, however, just 3 minutes and 12 seconds later when they countered the Mountaineers' move with a 54-yard touchdown pass from Jenks to Hernandez and reestablished their 13-point advantage at 20-6. After the 2 battalions traded interceptions on their ensuing possessions, it was the Knights' turn to shine once again when Jenks lanced his way through the Mount Baker defensive front for an 8-yard touchdown run that put Royal on top 27-6 at halftime. In the second half, the tale of the Mountaineers' 245-mile journey to try and dethrone the Knights in front of their home castle's crowd began to unfold like those which had previously been written by 49 other contestants, as Royal indelibly solidified their grasp of dominance in the contest by creating 3 turnovers, including a fumble return for a touchdown, and by rolling up 3 more offensive scores as well, including 2 through the air from Jenks to senior Angel Farias and sophomore Cooper Christensen from 14 yards and 8 yards, respectively. Like so many before them, Mount Baker tugged, pulled, and heaved as hard as they could, but after 48 minutes, it was the Knights who reigned supreme by the final score of 55-6. Royal's latest stabbing of gridiron sovereignty became their 50th straight victory at home and their 52nd in a row overall, and sets up an even more epic narrative for their game next Saturday in the State 1A semifinals against the Colville Indians, who were the last team to beat the Knights some 1,464 days ago come game time back on November 22nd of 2014. Reporting for iFiber One Sports, I'm Chris Hansen.